That one was okay. These other ones have been good. Then that's when like they shock us and they do something that's like, holy shit, was that game great. This new era of Konami, just like what happened with Capcom. They need to have their backs to the wall. I was like, all right, it's do or die. Either we do this or we don't.
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
Yeah, Capcom. Yeah, Capcom is Cap God right now. I think that's the term the internet uses. They've ascended to Cap God. They're experiencing a new renaissance, and they aren't slowing down. I know, if only they could give a little of that magic to their fighting games, but yeah, DMC5, are you remakes? Yep. They're firing on all cylinders right now. It's like they can do no wrong. I think RE3, depending on who you talk to, is a little hit or miss, but I'd love to do like an opinion video about that. At least my opinion, why it's kind of a little, and expectations, and maybe some of the reasons why you think it's coming across that way, but still. If RE3 is like what people seem to be the weakest Capcom game aside from Street Fighter V recently, other than also MVCI, we're in a pretty damn good position. Wait, I hear from my tablet, all I hear is da 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 da. I want to mute my tablet, hold on. That's a good time to be a Capcom fan. Yes. They came back from being one of the main leaders of the worst gaming practices of the current era. So many games during the PS3 had so much promise. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, oh yeah, stupid gems ruining it. I loved that game. Bionic Commando, Sora's Wrath DLC. Oh yeah, continuing the ending of the game itself. Oh, yeah, that wasn't good. That was like, yay, money hungry. We can do DLC and make more money on the back end. Take the ending away. We will charge them extra. Oh man, Operation Raccoon and the worst Umbrella Corps. God, not Umbrella Corps. Yeah. Oh. It sounds like games are dogs. Like all these have been good, except for you. You've been okay. yeah, kind of like that. That's not too bad of an analogy, little. RE3 is weaker because the story doesn't really have substance. It was mainly a sub-story. Jill versus Nemesis. That too. It was made originally in tandem right after RE2. Not to mention that Miname, the ex-CEO of Platinum Games, who was at one point an actual member of Capcom, ex-Capcom, ex-Platinum, technically rejoined at... Basically, my theory is that RE3 Remake is supposed to be like they're vanquished. Short and sweet, to the point. It's not supposed to be long, methodical. It's action. You get it done, you enjoy your time, and then you move on. Which is, I think, what I was expecting it to go for, and it nailed it. And I still got to go back and play some more. And not to mention that they're supplementing that with the fact that you get another game, Resistance, which is also really fun. And I've been playing that maybe like 2 or 3 times a week when I can. And I haven't. They just released Jill. She's pretty okay. But it's still a stupid fun game. And it's stupid fun with friends too. Or even stupider fun with friends. But again, a lot of people are like, oh, don't count that, just RE3 by itself. And that's like, again, a lot of people are like wanting to hate, but again, I'm not saying they're wrong. Various things that they're saying, even I, like, yeah, I can admit, it's not to the standard that is RE2 Remake, but it's still.
We're short on BBs, but tracking down replacements.
Work faster, or you'll hear it from the
For how they presented it and who was put in charge of development.
Look, they're still prepping.
It's a totally different game.
They're here.
Which is going to be the same thing with RE4 Remake. That game is also totally different.
Take this. my help, do you? What's the warning? Take this!
Ow. Oh, he has the stun baton.
That's far enough, master.
You're up.
Taking over. Try me.
Back off!
Come on. No holding back. Try this. Get ready. Enough.
There we go.
Y'all never had a chance.
Hey guys.
Ooh, the status of the airbuster. Let's see. Let's see. MVCI turned out the way. Sad MVCI turned out the way it did. Design just looked awful. And the gameplay was actually, from what I heard, very solid. Even questionably better than MVC3. Oh, yeah. From the people that actually played that game and gave it a fair shot, fun. Really good fun. Just didn't. It wasn't to the quality visually that MVC3 was. Or I should say UNVC3 was. So it's like, you know, fighting games need to look pretty. If your game looks like butt, people aren't going to want to play it, which is the sad truth. I mean, it shouldn't, you know, visuals aren't everything, but they're definitely, there's a high expectation for them to be of quality, especially coming from a reputable developer like Capcom. Like, we've seen what they can do. RE games have always looked great, so it's like they know they can make a game to look good that also plays good. And it's like when you get one or the other, that's like, ugh. People are going to be very off-put by it. I still don't trust my sister's kitten. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's never good when a kitten pees on a blanket. If you're short on BBs, what do you use? BB guns? Perhaps. Also, Dead Rising, which is honestly the best PS3R franchise, just said it had eventually crumbled away. At the point Capcom was about to do the biggest turnaround ever. Wait, first game supposed to be like real life graphics? I mean, I think every game past like launch of PS3 and 360, it's like, this is going to be so lifelike. And then again, for that standard, it's like, this is so lifelike. And then other games push the, what is it? The uncanny valley is the term. So that's
Looks
always
like a
the strive.
performance
That's like the goal,
Don't you think?
We'll figure out its weaknesses as we fight it.
depending
as long
on
as
the
we
game.
stay
Of course.
focused, we'll be fine. We can do this.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish.
I like where you're at,
Could blow
Barrett.
up big, start a new trend.
This is where I'm gonna plug my hip hop to chocobo.
Huh? No way up.
Barrett, can we turn your cannon into a confetti gun? And we'll shoot t-shirts at the news anchors. We'll make millions on my new record label.
No way we're getting back up that pipe.
Keep looking.
Hear that?
Oh god. It's there, isn't it?
Damn, it gave me a heart attack.
Jesus.
Allow me.
Okay, Cutter. Improved version of the Sweeper, outfitted with the spinning saw blades and the charm. Delivering a certain amount of damage or destroying an arm knocks it down, making it more susceptible to staggering. However, when it recovers, it activates Rampage mode. Becomes very difficult to stagger. Okay, so stagger it, kill it. Hit it with the thunder. Oh yeah. Kinda, it also cut a lot of Capcom characters, like no helmet. Oh yeah, that game was very bare bones. The plan was like, this will sell well, and then we'll do DLC and expand it later. No. You do what you can to make a full roster now, and the game will sell well because you have a full roster. And then with the surplus of the revenue, then you increase it further. Then and only then. I'm not saying you can't do it that way, but that's like, oh. And again, I'm not saying that's all on Capcom. You gotta remember Marvel. And Marvel's one of those companies. Again, Disney's the head honcho, so it's like, how many of our fans, I mean $50, I mean fans, did we get out of this? Playing Guitar Hero 3 on PS2 has like bad graphics, but on 360, it's like better graphics. Yes. Indeed. It's the aesthetics, visual aesthetics. Every generation, there's a bump. It's not going to be as stupid crazy a jump from like PS2 to PS3. Every time we go, I forget what the law is, but every time we make a leap, the diminishing returns become more and more apparent. Of like there's a limit to everything. And from my understanding, the way technology goes, we will reach a limit at one point where we cannot do any better. And then things will just be at that little plateau. I don't think we're there yet, nor do I know when exactly we'll reach that plateau, but we're going towards that plateau. We will get so good at something, it's like we can't do better than that, no matter how hard we try. Just physics and the way the world works and limitations that man was never meant to exceed. And then someone will be like, I've found a new element, and because of this we can totally push the graphics. And then it'll be like, brilliant. So no, Wolverine, Deadpool, Storm, Doctor Doom, Magneto, and they went super heavy on the Marvel stuff. Yeah, pretty much all Marvel, very little Capcom. And again, I think the rumors are like we were gonna get more Capcom characters, but that was like after the game sold stupid well and people were playing and they're like, all right, now we can do character packs. I think they got one character pack and then it was done. Everyone's like, yeah, this game's dead. That was a game people were loved to hate, and I was like, ooh, this game, and no one's playing. Beautiful. Learn your lesson, Capcom. So MVC is a very tight space where it's a lot of its main styles are locked behind company contracts. Granted, Disney owns those companies now, but it's very iffy still if MVC will ever return to a really solid quality. Again, it depends. I'm not saying never, I'm just saying it's highly unlikely, especially given the politics of who owns what, how much money they have. Disney's like, again, Disney's, you can clearly tell with their multi-year deal with EA, you can make the Star Wars games. But you better not fook them up, otherwise we're gonna get involved. And it wasn't until Battlefront 2 happened where like Disney had to get involved. Disney openly talked about a video game. And I think that's the only time I've ever heard like Bob Iger of Disney, we're looking into this matter, but rest assured. I was like, whoa, and that was like, everyone's like, EA, shit the bed. Take it away. Take it away. Oh, too bad you don't have steel. Oh, steel materia? This guy has something. Alright. Back to the game. Oh, Echo Mist.
Guess it's my turn!
Gotcha, Chifa. Ow. Barrett, block.
You can handle it.
Let's do this.
All set.
Gotta remember, I don't have Kira tied to nor does she have it. Good, good, good.
Stay strong.
Ow. It hurts more seeing it in slow motion.
Watch yourself.
concentrate on the left. How's that? Oh, what did he silence me?
Got a sting!
I'm up for anything.
There! Bring it!
I'll let back.
Take it over. Buzz off.
Why you running, bro? Why you running?
It's on you.
Why now? Don't look now, but it's about to get real.
I've got this. Don't stop now.
Seizing the opening! Let's pour on the pain!
Got about to go berserk. Oh no, Barrett. Don't have nearly enough. Cloud. No. Kill Barrett.
Suck on this.
In the nick of time.
Don't give up!
Ooh,
We gotta switch it up!
My turn.
Bring it!
Yes, it's my turn. Want some more?
got him.
Real subtle imitation.
And I got Kira. Hell yeah. Alright, just needed to focus. Ooh, we got regen. I really gotta get him better weapons. We should be good. Yeah. They put out Venom, Monster Hunter, Black Panther, Winter Soldier, which is the very least Winter and Cap at a level 3 together. Yay. No, that was pretty badass, but again, it was a little too little too late. Oh, the Darkstalker character. One upgrade. That would be very big-brained of me. I'll do it after this badass fight. Like a small-brained person. Or I could do it now. I haven't been upgrading ever since the last time. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. And that's always how I play these games. Tifa. Gotta build a muscle memory. There we go. They were late by the time the game came out. Yeah, it was already the player. That game, I think it started out well. It was reviewed good to great. And people were like, it's a great game. It's not the strongest fighting game, but it's a good start. And people were like, oh no, we don't need a good start. We need an amazing